though for improvising is if you're accepting everything, sometimes it means you're accepting completely bonkers ideas. So that when you're in the moment, if you're in a scene, that it is easier to then just accept. And then I would like you please to pass it to Lana.
Oh my gosh, that is really heavy.
What is your most famous drawing? Space Dragon.
I'll give it to you once I'm done. I just have to look at what I'm doing.
It's a very challenging profession to have. It's very rewarding.
I usually get called Sam. It's short for Samantha Walker. It's no surprise who my mum is or my dad to anybody in Starfleet. And I just 2 days before my mum got her first command, she found out she was pregnant with me.
My name is Clay McDowney, and I am a 26-year-old detective.
I am from Texas Boot Camp. I used to be the world's best acrobat, and I felt terribly injured myself.
Hi, I'm a news reporter from Channel 108.
I have been playing for the British soccer team for about 12 years.
When I was little, I saw a baby turtle waddling into the water, and I followed it, but I didn't know how to swim, and I found myself sinking. It was cold and the water was really murky. Then a big turtle came and it helped me back to the shore. That's why I like helping animals. I was 12 years old and my parents died. Now the detectives think that they were poisoned, and I entirely agree. Of course I know who poisoned them, somebody I was very close to. But since I did grow up to be quite a murderer, of course I'm not going to tell you.
I had so much passion, so much to give. The thing about this industry, it just drains you. It takes any kind of will or anything out of you. I find myself just doing the same thing every single day now. Never having any change, never progressing. It's just terrible. I don't know what to do.
I'd have to say my defining moment would be when I was 7 and my parents, well, they're fairly wealthy, originally from England actually. They were charged with multiple accounts of fraud.
When I was 10 years old and my mother killed my father.
Hi, my name's Riley O'Donnell, and I was on the Titanic, and I lived on there for a few days, and I went on a lifeboat that sailed away.
Me and my brother went to the Christchurch, Italy, and stole beer straw. Beer straw. Got our hands on it. Police didn't catch us for years.
My name's Matilda Pages. I live in a bookstore with my two grandparents. We're book wanderers. We can go inside the stories. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's incredible. In fact, it runs in our family on my grandfather's side. When I try and describe what it's like going into stories to people who are non-book wanderers, it's quite tricky. The first time I ever book wandered was one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had. I was 11 at the time, and I started seeing things like book characters. They started coming out of their own stories. It was scary at first, but very comforting. I met Anne from Anne of Green Gables, and even Sherlock Holmes. My grandfather had a talk with him.
I am a Minecraft speedrunner and I have beaten Minecraft 65 times in 70 days.
I still remember the day my father was killed. I was 4 at the time, young, and my parents were having troubles. I would hear them yelling whenever I went to bed. You know, I would sometimes hear them yelling, and all of a sudden I would hear a dead silence, and I wouldn't know what happened. I would just go to bed and act like nothing did.
I live in France, near the Eiffel Tower.
I probably shouldn't be sharing any personal information. So, I guess 10 years ago was when my parents seriously disappeared.